your community leaders, news, weather, and traffic updates. 88.7 KAZI FM, the voice of Austin.
Boom, we kicking in the door.
Yeah.
Listening to the Morning Grind, KZI 88.7 FM. I'm Dapper D, and I got Simply Courtney over on my right, but
Good
coming
morning.
through in y'all's ears.
Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Greetings.
Man, they better be doing good,
I hope so.
because it's an uphill battle for us. If
It is.
they going through it,
Yeah.
I mean, we gonna give our best effort though.
That's all you can do.
We bring it, but dang man, I hate that we are the ones. Somebody in your circle missed out.
You know what, man? Listen here. For some people, it's the second day or maybe even the third day of school.
Oof.
And, you know, for my shout out to my teens. Like I call them my teens.
Yeah.
My teens, man, they decided today was a Black Air Force Wednesday. They have already busted out the Black Air Forces. My son already sent me a photo
Yeah.
of his feet. I think my daughter is rocking them too. I said, y'all send me a photo of the Black Air Force One energy y'all are bringing to the second day of school.
Yo, why you
Shout out to
crying?
the San Marcos ISD people.
Simply Courtney, why you crying? Why you crying over
Why you
there?
crying?
You got separation anxiety. The summer over.
You know,
kids are back in school.
You
look
know
like
what's
you've been
funny,
crying.
man?
Really
I
out.
always have mixed feelings during the school year, but I love it because it's interesting. Like the idea of the passage of time, you're able to see it by the grade that they're in and all of that.
Yeah.
That's kind of is deep because they're like in that age now where I almost feel like I started becoming it's not sentient, but self-aware.
Yeah.
They're in their own little spot now where they got their little style and stuff. I've had to go through and buy the right clothes, and man, it's different. Like, you know what's fun? Having to buy stuff related to school that's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Like a guitar.
Uh,
Did you know that I didn't know the difference between a classical guitar and a acoustic guitar?
Okay.
I didn't know the difference until now that I have to buy a classical guitar. I was like, any guitar, right? No, man, you got to buy a classical guitar. So
the classical is it's a solid frame,
Okay,
right?
uh-huh.
Is that the difference
Yeah.
between? Okay,
Then
I didn't know the
Hold
difference.
on. You described the guitar. I still don't know what you're talking about, my brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but the acoustic is like hollow on the inside. That's my interpretation of the.
You just described the guitar again, my brother.
Because you could hit that guitar and pop, like it's
You
like
still
an echo.
describing the guitar.
So you can hit that chord and then pop, hit that chord
Ain't
and
no,
pop.
you
So
still ain't differentiated it yet. See,
so
that's
you,
where I'm at.
You could do percussion at the same time as you doing the string rhythm.
What do you
with the
mean?
acoustic.
Like you could just hit it?
Brother, you need to
I
be
hit-
invited to more bonfires.
I hit guitars and all kind of stuff. Anything to me is acoustic.
You ain't been in no bonfires. You ain't got no.
No, man. I need more white friends. I'm being real.
Yeah, you need some cats with some sandals that eat
eat
granola,
granola out the bag.
and they invite you out.
No, man.
We gonna sing.
Yeah.
And there's one cat, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy
He
is
gonna
out
pull that
there with
guitar
the,
out.
and when Jeremy get the popping,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, get your phone numbers before Jeremy starts singing,
Okay.
because when Jeremy starts
He
singing,
get them all.
flock.
Are you sure?
Everybody just come
'cause
over.
See, I got friends that play the ukulele. Is
Right.
that close enough?
Depending on where you at. Now,
Yeah.
I'm a beach boy. I
Yeah.
done lived on a lot of beaches.
Ukulele was
the
going.
ukulele
It was
rocks.
popping.
That joint hits too.
Yeah.
But that guitar, and you can see him. Jeremy be coming from a mile away.
Yeah,
he
he
can
do.
pull up on beat down Honda.
Yep.
You got the Mustang on rims.
Yep.
And he come falling up out. And then he come walking up. Soon as them flip flops hit the
Them
sand,
him flip flop joints.
it's like there's an
He's in
echo.
a poncho.
Every footstep is an echo, and cats hear him coming. And it seems like the bonfire burns a little brighter.
Yeah.
And then when Jeremy do the hair flip,
He does the hair
and then
flip.
get to it,
Yeah.
or if he pulls off the beanie. Now we in the summer. It's a summer night.
But he still had a
he
beanie
out
on.
there in a beanie, dog,
Yeah.
and he pull it off, and then the hair drop. Man, you don't lost him. You don't lost all
That
the
is
attention.
hilarious. Yeah, I don't understand this still, so I'm still trying to buy this.
Yo.
I'm still trying to find this classical guitar. So it's a cool thing, but
Yeah.
it's fun though. I'm happy for the school year to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun things. We got 8th grade and 10th grade this year.
Oh.
And yeah, man, it's gonna be
Driver's ed
fun.
starts 10th grade.
Driver's
right?
ed starts with 10th grade.
Yeah.
She's got her 16th birthday next month, and then my little man, this is 15th birthday.
Yeah.
14th, dude. I keep aging him up.
Yeah, because you said 8th
Yeah,
grade.
he's Yeah, he's 14. He's 15.
Well,
No,
it
he's
happens
14.
sometimes, depending on where your age, your birthday falls. Sometimes, when everybody else 14, you up in that class as a 15.
No, he's there. Yeah, they're 2 years, 5 days apart. So
Okay,
I'm excited. But yeah, and also that's both of those birthdays fall next month. One's on the
I see that.
19th. One's on the 24th.
You got a season.
Homie,
So,
I tell people I'm broke from August until January. So just leave me alone.
What we finding out is at every either Christmas party or New Year's Eve party, you getting somebody pregnant. That's what it come down to.
You know what? That's how it worked out. Like it was like you need to get a better gift, or you need to learn how to give a better gift. I guess in this case,
you taking the mistletoe a little too far, brother. What eggnog you be drinking?
I remember my favorite quote from that type of season. My mom's response was, "We need to get y'all cable so y'all can look at something other than each other." I was like, "That was beautiful."
Somebody need to break y'all up like the Beatles, because it was we was heading for y'all was about to populate the earth with a bunch of Smurfs.
Basketball. I was looking at my Nick Cannon on.
About to be 100 of them.
Nick Cannon.
I'm simply Courtney the Second. I'm simply Courtney the Sixth.
Nah, what's that dude who has all the kids that got the same name as the boxer? It was Evander
George Foreman.
George Foreman.
Yes, sir.
Don't he got like 3 boys named George Foreman or something?
Honestly, it's how you're supposed to do it.
What?
Yeah.
You name them all
technically
the same name.
If you think back about it, how it's been over the years, we're talking the lineage. And what version are you? I'm George Foreman the 5th version. Okay. I'm George Foreman the 6th version.
Okay.
Hey, I'm okay with the logic.
What?
I'm okay with that.
So you yell George and you got to say a number afterwards.
George 5.
George 5, get your behind him.
George 6, and if you don't know, you call them all.
George 6, George 5. You know what? George 1 through 6. Y'all better get off them tables.
It sounds like something y'all would do. George 1 through 6, get in here. This sound like y'all's wheelhouse.
George Trilogy, you need to get your act together. I'm about sick of you. You know what? Get outside. Go get a switch, George the Third.
So he made money as a boxer.
Yeah.
They got the story about his life.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, by the way. Yeah. And then he made the George Foreman grills.
That's a George Foreman movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's good.
You just telling me all kind of stuff today.
You're gonna like that.
Who played him? Michael Jai White.
Nobody big that you would know of.
I kind of like movies better when it's somebody that's a nobody playing the person.
Yeah, and then they can.
Because then I don't be all focused. Because when Will Smith was Muhammad Ali, this is a question for you.
What's that?
I don't know how much time we got. Did you buy Will Smith as Muhammad Ali?
I did.
I did too.
Because you gotta have a mouth, you gotta have the energy, and there's something we know about Will Smith. He got that.
Here's a deeper one. Did you buy Jamie Foxx as Michael Jai White? Wait, no, it was Jamie Foxx as Mike Tyson, right? Wait, that was no. Who played Jamie Foxx? Played Mike Tyson on the HBO special. Oh. When it's the Don King movie, I think, right? Where Don King's narrating.
I'm gonna owe you that one. I'm gonna get you that one. But I want to give one to you.
Talk to me.
Did you buy Jamie Foxx?
Yes.
Ray Charles.
I did. Now
he did a good job.
Now, when I saw the making of, because I saw the making of a little behind the scenes footage, I was like, man, we'll see how this works. But then you start seeing all the work he's doing. I think he had the prosthetics in his eyes, so he really was blind, and talking about how I think there was a thing where he talks about how he's playing the piano, and everybody they called it cut. And they left him, and they didn't realize that he couldn't see, and they didn't realize that they left him on set. And so he started playing the piano until he started making a records until they came back and got him. Now Jamie Foxx killed it. I just saw, I think this was an Instagram or TikTok about the people that they said embraced their role the best.
Yeah,
I know that the classic example is Denzel as X. Denzel killed that role. But you know what's wild? I've asked myself, who did I buy more as X? Was it Denzel or was it Mario Van Peebles? Because I was like, both of those guys played. And then there's another actor, I don't know his name to a lesser extent. He's played the role maybe twice or whatever.
Detroit Red. You got to get it.
Detroit Red. Talk to me.
You were right. Michael Jai White did play Tyson in the drama television based, and then that George Foreman, his name was Chris with a K, Chris Davis.
I need to look that up.
Yeah,
what was that on?
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Yeah, that one.
It's
I
on
want to
Tubi.
see where that one is.
I'm being a jerk. Yo, I've been dunking on Tubi for a few days now. I don't know what it is.
You ain't the only one, but you've seen Chris Davis in a few other things.
Have I? Okay.
So, hey, we gotta get to this mix.
Y'all ain't ready.
It is to the morning grind. That's Simply Courtney. I'm Dapper D. Come on, y'all. Let's get what? That's before your time, though, youngin. Was your uncle listening to it?
Probably. Was that DJ J Hunt in the mix?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
J Hunt be messing with my motivation, man.
DJ J Hunt in the mix.
In the studio. But then you want to get up out and go enjoy the music. I want to be driving. I want to be working out. Like I want to move. Then I got to get back on this microphone.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was. That feels good. Hey, so we was talking about something off air, and I'm a little curious. What's your take on how long before you can give somebody a spoiler on a movie? I saw on our TV here, Zoe Kravitz popped up.
Yeah.
I asked you if you liked her as Catwoman.
Yeah.
You said you ain't seen it.
Nope.
I feel like I should go ahead and just tell you everything.
Bam. I think you got to know the person you're dealing with.
It's years, though. We are years after her and Batman. And if I want to ruin it for you, I can ruin it for you, right?
You could. I mean, if you were just having a conversation about it, or let's say you made like a post or something like that, which I think is the classic way that most people get stuff ruined for them now, social media posts.
Yeah.
If it's after a year, I say you're good to go. Me personally, I ask people sometimes. I say I'll even do a whole disclaimer, like spoiler alert, because you just never know. People might be sitting at home watching stuff. There might be somebody who's like, "Dang man, I'm watching that." Now I'm like, dude, if it's a year after, we talk about the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
The sporting events is a thing that happens, and they be like, "Man, don't spoil the Super Bowl for me from 2023."
Hey, those people, I don't know how they're able to do it, because you got to navigate perfectly on your social media, on TV, so not to because everyone's talking about certain things. Like, for instance, if you did not see the gold medal basketball game,
correct,
where 20 million people were watching, it's one of the most watched ever, and you missed it, and everybody's all in your feed, and
every highlight,
you already know what happened. So
you just seen the dude walking holding the gold medal and stuff. Like there's no.
It.
Is that maybe he's holding the bronze? I don't know. That looks kind of silvery,
Hey, so it used to be back in 1904, 1908. It used to be a 99% gold.
I heard
is 1% now.
Right.
Come on, man. What are we doing?
Is it 1%? I thought it was I thought it was the other way around. I don't know the whole thing, but I know that there was
we can't afford it.
They wanted the gold medal anyways to be a lot of gold, and now there's less percentage of gold, but I thought it was still. I didn't think it was only 1%.
It's horrible, man.
What?
We got to do better. Give them the gold. There's no other. If you're telling me you're giving me gold, but you ain't giving me gold, no, we got to step outside, right?
I guess.
So why is it okay with they done trading their whole lives for one moment, and we can't give them gold? We giving you goldish.
Because the world is broke.
Hey, there's some goldish right here we giving you.
We are in debt. Everybody is in debt. The planet Earth is currently experiencing a X amount of whatever it is GDP debt.
Hey, let's get some shout outs. We got some people in Chicago listening.
Shout them out.
We got somebody over in Seattle listening.
Seattle, Washington.
We got somebody right outside New York, but they all the way over in Pennsylvania. So
wait, is that what was outside New York?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pennsylvania.
I had to zoom in. As I zoomed in, I saw it kept going away from New York.
Dang.
And heading east.
Dang.
Heading west.
Dang.
We got some people listening to us in RVA.
Yo.
Wait, let's take it down to
Virginia.
North Kakalaka. We got some.
I'm gonna start saying they're in Virginia, Texas.
Yeah. So we got them.
That's our people.
We even got. We got 90 seconds. Somebody calling in already, brother. What are we gonna do?
Let's do it. Answer. Let's talk.
We gonna get them in. We gonna talk
what's up?
fast with them.
How you doing,
You
person?
are live on the air.
You're on
Thanks
the air.
for
What's
calling.
up?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, this T-Bone T. I got a question for y'all, man.
Yo, make it quick. We only got 90 seconds. What's poppin'?
Hey, I can call you back. Let me call you back.
Okay, hey, we gonna get to you.
I was just gonna say yes. The answer was gonna be yes.
That brother, he got a lot on his mind.
I be one of those people, man. When people ask me a question and I don't have a lot of time, the answer is yes.
There we Yo, he said, "Nah,
you don't even know what I was going to ask you.
I'm gonna need my time." Yeah, we got some sponsors coming in. We got to get them
sponsors
because for those who don't know, this community radio, y'all need to donate.
Yeah.
Bills got to be paid.
Cash App.
The lights got to stay on.
Venmo.
And gas got to be in the KZI van so we can get to spots.
Cash.
Cats want us to pull up, but you ain't putting nothing on it. We need it. So these sponsors are the people who have actually spent some dough so we could talk about their coffee, so we could talk about some of the activities that are going on. I don't want to go too far down the line because you about to get them in 30 seconds.
Western Union wire transfer.
Hey, what collect calls are us. We can screen the call and we can tell them for you that we ain't gonna accept charges.
You can just hand us gold.
We'll be back. Literally getting hotter all the way up until next Friday. Be ready for that, people. Please take care. I know the kids are back in school. Let's make sure we got them properly hydrated before you send them to school. So when they're playing outside at school, ain't nobody falling out. And don't forget the sunscreen. The kids gonna be burning up. 104 on that skin. That's gonna be tough. I'm also looking forward to understanding there's a lot of traffic right now. I don't remember it being this bad at any point during the summer, but now that everybody's back in school, parents, y'all are out there. Y'all the drivers. Call me up. Tell me I'm lying. Now that you're back in your routine, it's the first day of school back. Some of y'all struggling today. That was a long traffic report.
It's me.
Some people rushing. Simply Courtney in the background saying he was rushing today. Come on, man.
No, I'm German.
Pack they stuff.
I'm not rushing. I'm German.
He's German? I don't get the accent. Lay them clothes out the night before. Y'all know how y'all mama did it back in the day. Lay them clothes out the night before. Go ahead and get the snacks, get all that stuff ready. Get it in the little. Do they do lunch boxes anymore? Is that a lost art of the lunch box?
No, man, they still do lunch boxes. Okay, just depend on the parent.
Well, can we stack it up? Can we stack up the lunch box
the
night before? So
you know what's the problem though?
Late.
You know what's the hardest thing?
What's that?
Is once you get them all put together, right?
Yeah.
Remembering to take them.
Oh.
Or you got that one item that needs to come out the refrigerator and go into the lunchbox, but you got to do it the morning of.
Yeah.
Remembering to put that one in there.
And then you get a text from him later. Hey Dad, you forgot my yogurt.
Yo, I had a lunchbox that had nothing in it except an ice cube.
In our day, the thing was when pudding came out.
Yeah.
The little pudding packs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Was that a refrigerated thing?
Nah.
You could just keep that one on like so.
Yep.
So you could just stick that. You could see everything that was
nice cold though.
Everything that was dry though, you could just put that thing in there.
Yeah.
That's why Lunchables went so hard. Like some of y'all don't know a Lunchable, man. And I'm talking about you didn't have to have them.
Lunchables
room temperature.
Lunchables saved a couple parents from getting their kids snatched from by child services because
the stork would have came back and took
I don't
them.
feel like doing nothing for you right now. Take this Lunchable. You throw it like a frisbee. Like a ninja star.
The one that had the pizza thing on it, that joint was crazy. Yeah, I remember that one. That they flooded the streets.
They don't do that one no more.
They don't.
Something must have happened, like some E. coli.
It probably wasn't good. Like we were eating raw dough.
What was up with the sauce?
You were probably supposed to be microwaving that thing this whole time. It's like, okay, you ready for this one? It's like the Louisiana hot sauce that's supposed to be stuck in the in the refrigerator after you open it.
Yeah,
man, I promise you right now, ain't nobody listening has ever put the Louisiana hot sauce in the refrigerator. Yeah. Nobody.
Well, hold on.
Nobody.
You can't speak for Jeremy.
I'm speaking for everybody now.
That seemed like just because you didn't do it doesn't mean that.
I promise you, I'm representing the masses on this one, dude.
There's a dude named Chauncey out in Kentucky.
He did it.
And he's doing it right now.
He ain't never put that.
Chauncey,
he ain't even read the bottle.
Chauncey, call up.
He ain't even read the bottle. Listen, we bought the wrong bottle of Louisiana hot sauce.
Yeah.
And it was the real hot one.
Yeah.
And everybody was just eating it going, man, this batch is hot.
Chauncey said that it takes a little bit of the edge off. You get it nice and cold. You get it refrigerator temperature.
That Chauncey
You get it down in the 30s.
He tripped.
Chauncey said you ain't up on this.
I ain't never had cold hot sauce before.
This is how we do it in the Midwest.
You bring me cold hot sauce, we fighting.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah, that's trying to thug it out.
That's what Chauncey doing it.
Bluegrass thing.
So we gonna have some guests, man.
Yeah, we got some guests. That's why I was missing. I was trying to get them prepped.
Yo, we appreciate you. Hey, what we told people: shoestring budget.
Yep.
Community radio.
That part.
And so there's gonna be some times
straight up
where we got to do a little of this, a little bit of that.
Yep. Might be slide some chairs around. All of the duties as assigned.
I mean, you pull up to our events.
They in makeup right now. We got them.
Speak with your wallet.
We got them in hair and makeup right now.
Get that. We are nonprofit, so go ahead and donate.
Yeah.
Write it off on your taxes.
Please.
Yes, I said the T word.
Yeah.
I know some people, they struggle with that.
Bring me a piece of paper and I'll sign off for you.
Don't do the Wesley Snipes thing. You got to pay them taxes, though. You don't get caught up.
I'll put a stamp on it.
Sometimes I think that's what's hard, right? Like you do something and somebody slides you a little something and then you forget, oh man, you know what? I'm supposed to take something out of that.
You know what, man? You're not wrong. Like, I'm not going to say anything because you're not wrong.
It's supposed to, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pull out the calculator.
But I did all this work, though.
Or if you got the calculator watch.
The government didn't do any of this work.
Young Buck, let me tell you about the calculator watch.
Listen, the government didn't do any of this work. I did this work.
I'm gonna get off of that, so the feds don't come kicking in the door, waving the 4-4 and getting Simply Courtney, and he ain't here no more.
I ain't gonna be here. I ain't even gonna be here,
brother. The calculator watch hit hard before
watch.
The little iWatch and the smart watches now.
The Casio joint.
If you had that, brother, if you had that, yes.
Wait, I thought it was a remote. Was it not a remote?
It was legit.
Was it a calculator and a remote?
Now see why you ain't have to do that.
Yeah.
See, now you just laughing at old cats. See,
y'all have 17 buttons in that
watch. Brothers ain't do math. They ain't go that hard at math. We in the barbershop like, hey man, who need that? You about to pay? What you gonna give them? Hold on, I'll tell you what you gotta give right now. You need that 20%, right? Let me tell you how you do it right here. Boop, boop, pop,
you had a TI-89. You had a TI-89 on your wrist player.
You had to get it.
You had a graphing calculator on your wrist.
Saying that. And then you're like, wait, hold on. So I ain't got to carry nothing. I could just go and pump this in there. Hey, anybody know how do you get the third power? How do you do the third power exponential on the watch? You got to get some help on that.
You had a graphing calculator.
It was tough, man. So hey, I want to get back before our guests come in. I just want to hear from you, Simply Courtney.
It's me.
I need you to explain to the people out in these nether regions, in the interweb, local that are listening to us on terrestrial radio. We were talking about the goldish. I looked it up. And I need you to know something here. According to Deseret.com, the International Committee requires gold and silver medals to be made with a minimum of 92.5% pure silver. The first place medals for the Paris Olympics have 6 grams of gold plating. There it is. So it's silver with gold on top for the silver. And while the silver medals, they weigh a little bit less because that gold, they don't need the gold plating. So they're 4 grams less. And then the bronze medal is an alloy made of copper, tin, and zinc. Now that's the heaviest one though. That's 455 grams. That means the bronze medal weighs just over a pound.
Dang. You're going to need a pound after
Gold
that.
Gold all in my chain. Bronze all in my neck. A pound pulling you down.
What?
Ain't nobody clowning. Because you on the podium. At the end of the day, you still feeling good.
Yeah.
But I just thought that people might want to know just how it goes down, bro. I'm disappointed.
I'm gonna be in the Olympics not next year, but the next one.
L.A.
Breakdancing. No, the one after that.
Oh, so about that, breakdance is a go.
Nah, the next one it is, but there's gonna come back the next one after that.
I'm gonna tell you this.
What?
I know they want it to go.
Yeah.
It's got to stay.
That's the
because
coolest
of the
thing
Australian superstar.
She killed the ray gun.
We got to get back.
You think I can't do that?
Are they? Okay, all right. So we're gonna.
I can go get.
Yeah, all right. We about to bring the guests back. We're gonna get to that. So for those who don't know, there was a young lady who was representing her country. She is from Australia. So if it's not already in social media, again, that spoiler alert we was talking about. If you ain't up on this, we about to put you up on it just quickly before we get to. So her name was Rachel Gunn, and she's a 36-year-old university lecturer who doubles as a B-girl with the stage street name Ray Gun. And she is the highlight of the Paris Olympics. She had a kangaroo-inspired routine. She was awarded a total of 0 points in the round-robin stage of the contest. So she's actually a college professor, people. She's got a PhD in cultural studies, concentrating in break dancing. So, oh man, I'm just here to tell you that really happened. I just wanted y'all to have a background. Now, doing the little Google fingers do. You get out there, you go find it, go see the videos. Y'all need to see it to believe it. And then you're going to come back and you're going to be like, man, I still don't believe it. PhD ain't hitting right now. Because normally when you tell somebody you got that PhD, it impresses them. But this is the time where the PhD means nothing to we. And you lose people. That's exactly how it is. So, all right, we're going to get to our interview today. Simply Courtney, we're going to do a little sound check. Are you on? Can I hear you, Simply Courtney?
Yo, Simply Courtney.
And then we got 2 more people here. Let me go and do a little sound check. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and they're leaning into the mic, which is important.
They're already media trained.
Some people come to talk and they want to sit back in the chair.
We ain't even got to adjust nothing.
They all the way against the wall. Mm-hmm. The mic boom only goes so far out. Mm-hmm. We trying to pull y'all
got
in.
their hands over their mouth and stuff.
Make me use my Metallo mutant powers and I pull them forward. But I don't want people to know I got those powers because I'm gonna end up in a laboratory. They're gonna cut me up.
We can talk about your powers later.
Oh my gosh! No, there's a Capitan in the building.
I see it says Captain on the shirt right as you said that. I said,
yeah, there's a Capitan here. Okay, so can we have a quick introduction?
Sure. My name's Captain Krista Stedman. I'm the Public Information Officer for Austin Travis County EMS.
So can I call you Captain Krista?
You sure can.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
And good morning. My name is Sarah Henry. I'm the Public Information Manager with the Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management for the City of Austin.
Uh-oh. Wait, did we do something wrong? Like,
to be honest with you,
the setup?
I'm gonna let them finish, but that door is open. I'm just letting y'all know. I will run a fofo out this joint.
Hold on. Captain Krista looked like she got on some comfortable shoes. She gonna hawk you down.
Vans.
Oh my gosh, you getting trucked.
I'm going through the walls. Listen, what was that song? To the window, to the wall?
And we talking a rundown situation.
How Courtney getting out from the window or the wall?
Captain Krista, before we get in, I just gotta know, when officers have a person and then they start running away, does the officer do a big sigh and be like, oh, come on, man?
That's a really good question, but I don't know the answer because I'm not a cop.
Okay, all right, y'all just got curious. Like people tell you and y'all talk about it.
I would imagine they probably do.
I feel like it. I feel like that's the feeling. Like, man, I know they ain't doing this to us.
I can't wait for the next time somebody asks me a question, but that's a good question. I don't know because I'm not. I'm like,
she was polite. She was polite about it.
Next time it happens to me, I'm doing it. Courtney, what do you think about basketball? That's a good question. I don't know because I'm a comic.
So I don't know if y'all overheard.
Slow blink.
I was telling everybody about the weather report.
Yeah.
And I told them we're going to have 98 today, a low of 77. Oh. And then from now until next Friday, it just gets warmer and warmer. 100, 101, 102, 104, 104. We're going to stay at 104 from Monday through Wednesday of next week. And then finally for Thursday, we're going to drop to 103.
Triple digit appreciation time.
So now...
Time to get those cheap margaritas.
Yeah. We talk about hydrating, a hydration situation.
We'll get to that.
The margaritas will get you there. So when we're talking about that heat and that weather, something tells me y'all want to help us out with that.
That's right. That's exactly right. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, the climate is changing.
Yes.
The climate is changing. We no matter how you feel about it, if you are from Central Texas or if you just got here, you have to understand that we are seeing hotter summers than we've ever seen.
Yeah.
We're seeing colder, icier winters than we've ever seen.
Yes.
Wildfire, that's something that happens in California. Mm-hmm. Austin is one of the 6th highest ranking cities at risk for wildfire.
Yes. Wow.
I'm telling you, the urban interface has really changed and the amount of development that we have here is really really changed where, the development ends and the forest begins, right? That's
right next to each other.
That's right. And so now there's a greater risk of wildfire in our region. We don't see a lot of impacts from hurricanes because obviously we're not on the coast, but Austin is also Flash Flood Alley. So you've got the risk of flooding, from the Highland Lakes and the waterways that come through, the way that they release the water. Yep. A lot of people don't know that, but that puts us at a really great risk for flooding. So even though we might not see hurricane-like impacts, we're going to see that heavy rain impact. So across the board, we're just seeing a higher level of risk than we've ever seen. And that's just Mother Nature. You can talk about the man-made risks that come in. We see an increase in the potential for violence and terrorism and crime and all of those things. And so the way that we prepare as individually has to be different. You can't just, I'm from the government, we're here to help, but we can't do everything. Yeah. Right? So we as individuals, we as community members have to take care of each other, and we have to plan and prepare differently than we have before.
For those who don't know, that's Sarah Henry, Public Information and Marketing Manager, City of Austin's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. And then Capitan Krista Stedman, ATCEMSIOV. Tell me how you gonna talk to me. I got lost.
Ooh, I got this.
You got lost a little there.
ATC, that's Austin, Travis County. Okay. And what was the other one you did?
CEMS. ATCEMS.
I feel like you added a C.
Oh.
ATCEMS.
There you go.
CMS. So I know EMS is in there.
Yep.
Emergency.
You're doing amazing.
Huh?
You're doing amazing.
Okay, the E though. There was an E in there.
No, you didn't get the C yet.
Oh man.
Did you
Captain?
No. Well, because you
Community.
You did say
Close. I feel like you said it.
ATC.
Austin Travis.
So you're
Austin Travis County.
You're saying
that's ATC.
So the TC. Okay.
Do the next part.
And then you said the EMS. You feel like you're
Austin
solid.
Travis County EMS.
Yep.
That's just it.
Oh, there it is.
Good.
Oh.
See, I'm good. When I hear acronyms, I try to keep up, but I always try to like fill in the blank. And I was like, I'm from here, and I would be really sad if I did not know what that was. But I do. I know what it is.
So Capitan Krista, I made the joke about the criminals running from the cops. It's too hot to be running, though, right?
It's way too hot to be running.
You're trying to.
It's too hot to be running.
Don't do it.
It's too hot.
Just get in the back of the cop car. I'm sure it's air conditioned, and just go and take that nice easy ride. It's over for you.
Or you're gonna have to be in the EMS.
It's over, Clarence. Stop running. Yeah. So, Capitan, what would you say as a ATCEMS? I know that right now, this summer, with the heat as it was, y'all had a lot of calls.
Yeah, it's interesting. The calls that we've run this summer so far have not been as numerous as last summer.
Oh.
But remember, last summer was, I think, the hottest summer on record.
Yes.
So, comparing last year's numbers to this year's numbers might not be super helpful.
Yeah.
But also remember, we're just starting into August. In August, September is when it gets real brutal. So it's going to be really important for everybody to take care of themselves and take care of each other.
You guys had some heat-related illness statistics.
We sure did.
It says that ATCEMS, it'll get old, Captain Krista. It hasn't yet, has responded to 54 heat-related illness calls.
Yeah, so that would have been last week.
Yeah.
We had 54 heat-related incidents. We start tracking heat-related incidents in April.
Yeah.
So starting April 1st, we've had 572.
Ugh.
To put that in perspective, about this time last summer, we were into the 700s.
Wow.
So we're actually doing better this summer. I like to think that's not only because it's been a little bit cooler, but because the Public Information Office has done such a terrific job of making everyone aware of the signs and symptoms of heat-related illness.
Okay.
So that math, I don't have my Casio calculator watch. So we're talking since April. So we're talking 4 months, 500. So we looking at what's that math? Are we talking about that? Yeah. So a month, we talking over 100 a month.
Sure.
But then just last week, you had 54.
54.
To start the month. which means we ahead of pace.
Yep.
In August.
Yep.
Y'all see how I did that math? Captain Kristen.
Listen, I don't math in public for a reason.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I'm only sticking to the numbers that I know.
I was just trying to impress you there. I wanted
You
you
did
to
an
think
incredible job.
That, that I see the ratio and the proliferation
Yep.
of the graduation.
Talk about it.
of,
The
the, of the
explanation.
numeration.
Numeration.
That's what, Sarah, I want you to stop me. So, Sarah, why do you think now it's picking up? Or hopefully it doesn't continue like this. I don't want to speak it out there that it's going to, but we're ahead of pace. I mean, in 1 week, we're technically at the halfway point of what we've been doing over the last 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I think it's like Captain Stedman said. I mean, we've been really lucky this summer. It hasn't been as record hot as it has been in years past. And so now we're starting to see that triple digit weather. We're getting into August. We're getting into the hotter times. And, people are used to, okay, I can walk my dog a little later. I can get that run in. And
Yeah.
you got people working outside. People are kind of gotten a little bit used to doing more things outside. And now that temperature has increased.
Yeah.
And they're still doing those things outside and not drinking the margaritas and not the water and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so we're seeing more impacts.
And people are thinking that, the kids are back in school. That must mean summer is over with. That means now I can start doing stuff outside, planning activities and picnics, etc. When you're out there and the sun is still like, hey, I'm still here. Like, wait, I thought you went home. Nope, still here.
August had an attitude.
It really
says,
did.
August
"Ooh,
definitely
y'all
came
better-
in with attitude."
Y'all better remember me. I don't play.
That was
This
real.
ain't- I ain't your cousin
I just walked
September.
in. I just walked in.
Yes.
The sun
yes.
is a deadly laser.
Leo. Don't get
Yeah.
me started on Leo, Sarah. We'll do that on another call. We talk some horoscopes and be like
Oh, boy.
signs. Like,
Are we? Hey, can I ask an honest question?
Yeah.
I know I'm not supposed to be like talking behind the scenes stuff. People call. Like, do we take people calls? They want to ask.
if they're
them
gonna
questions?
talk to Capitan and Sarah,
Yeah.
yes. But
Yeah.
they didn't get all of their points yet. So
We
we're
wanna
gonna
let them get their
if y'all
points
if
first.
y'all calling in, we gotta let them get their first initial blurbs out.
Right.
And then we're gonna take some calls, and y'all better stay on topic.
And we appreciate y'all
Yeah,
calling. I don't
yes.
want y'all to think that y'all aren't like appreciated. It's just when we have guests in the house, we got when we got people visiting.
Yeah.
You gotta clean up, man. You got company coming over, so we taking care of the company right now. So we see y'all calling.
And they're very tolerant.
That thing is ringing like off the hook over there. I'm like, man.
Sarah's here for the business.
Yeah.
And the Capitan, Capitan, you
She is
seem like you get invited to every cookout. Like you're a cool cat.
Uh-oh.
You handling
That
us
was
very
part of the
well
conversation
here.
on the ride over.
That may be the highest compliment I've ever received.
Yeah, look like everybody say, hey, the Capitan coming through? That's what it's at. Where's she at? So you guys had some safety tips that you wanted to go over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all ears. Like I want to hear what are some safety tips that we could be doing, because I got some cheering. We out here. I coach youth sports. I was coaching last night, and I want to make sure that I and some of the parents that are listening. I tell my parents to listen. I want to make sure they're getting this.
So you're going to be taking notes then?
Yes, I got a
The watch.
little fold in front of me.
Oh, he got the
so
phone,
I can
doesn't
he? Oh, he does. I didn't see that.
right in
got
front of
the phone
me.
joint.
So let's do it. Tell me what I could do. What we all can do.
Well, I would say that there are a lot of folks who should be worried about heat, right? So everyone in our society, everyone in our community should be conscious of it. But there are certain people that are more susceptible to the risk. So you're more vulnerable population. So people, kids, you mentioned kids going back to school, and so that's something to really think about as your kiddo is getting ready and walking to school or getting on and off the bus, playing outside.
Yep.
We want to make sure that those kids are safe. And I think you said earlier, hydrate your kids.
Yes.
That's exactly right. I think another really vulnerable population are the elderly, right? Our senior communities, and that's the thing. We've got to check on your neighbors. If you live in a neighborhood and you know that Mrs. Smith or Mrs. Jones, she lives by herself, and you have not checked on her in a week, shame on you. Go check on her and make sure she's okay, and ask her what she needs, and be a good neighbor. And that's important. I mean, whether it's hot or not, go check on your neighbors.
I like that.
And then I think, our pets. Austin is a dog community, and if you were walking your dog at 2:00 in the afternoon at 103 degrees, their little paws are going to burn, and so you got to think about all those things. But for the nasty stats, we bring the professional.
What you got?
I bring the nasty.
Was it Matt's Mind Nasty?
Captain
Nasty?
Krista, the nasty girl.
Oh, boy,
Captain
howdy.
Krista, the nasty girl. Let's do it, Captain Krista.
So, what I think is really important for everybody to remember is that heat doesn't discriminate, right?
Yeah.
I think as Central Texans, we think we're a lot tougher and we can handle that heat better than most of the world can.
Yeah.
That may be true to some extent, but that doesn't mean that you're exempt. And so it's really important for people to, take proactive measures before they go into the heat, and then also to know the signs and symptoms of heat-related illness. So the best way you can protect yourself from the heat is if you can at all possibly keep those outdoor activities to early in the morning or later in the evening, not in the heat of the day. Make sure that you're preparing your body. So hydrating before you even get in the heat, we call it pre-hydrating. Setting yourself up for success, taking good care of your body, having full meals. And then obviously once you're preparing to go into the heat, you need to dress for it. So light colored, loose fitting clothing. You don't want to be out there in long sleeve black turtleneck and black joggers. All right. That's too much.
That's every uncle's outfit right there. You're making a lot of unhappy people now.
You see how these teenagers dress? They wear like stuff like that right now. Yeah, hoodies, beanies. It's like, sir, it is 3,000 degrees.
They gotta relax. We are literally walking on the sun.
Yes,
that's too much.
Yes.
But yeah, so and then doing other things like wearing a hat to protect your head, wearing sunscreen, and then continuing to hydrate while you're outside. Okay. It's really important for folks that are either doing physical activity outside or that are working outside to take frequent breaks in the shade. If the AC would be even better.
Yeah.
But give yourself a break every couple hours at least, so that you don't end up really sick and needing for me to come through.
Krista, you look like you get a little excited if you might have to hit somebody with that IV. I was just saying. Did I read that correctly?
I don't know if excited is the word. That's just kind of an everyday thing.
She's a pro. She ain't missing no veins.
Every time hitting the vein.
Come on, 18
one
years.
Shot,
babe.
one kill.
18 years.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah,
That's
I got
service
it.
right there.
Stick 'em. Captain Chris Stick 'em. Stick 'em.
But yeah, so it's also, as I was mentioning, it's really important for everybody to know what heat-related illness looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
That way, if they see somebody suffering from it, or if they themselves are starting to experience symptoms, they can change it. So we sort of talk about heat-related illness in three different steps and scaling in severity, right? So the very first sign that you're going to get is heat cramps. So that may be muscles. That may be cramps in the muscles in your arms or legs. It may be abdominal cramps, like you feel like maybe you're trying to hit the toilet a little bit. That's your body saying, hey, I'm not cool with what we're doing right now. We need to stop. So heat cramps are real easy to fix. Go inside, hydrate, wait for them to go away. Now, if you keep working outside or keep running, you're going to move into heat exhaustion. Heat exhaustion is sort of that middle severity. It is the most common heat-related illness that we treat. Signs of heat exhaustion are going to be things like profuse sweating, increased thirst. It's going to be maybe feeling a little bit dizzy or sort of lethargic. You could have nausea and vomiting. So that is your body's saying, no, seriously, it's time to stop. Because if you don't, your body's going to stop for you. And you don't want that.
We were talking earlier in the day about we were starting a Wednesday and we wanted to bring some people up. And if some people are already down right now, we got some heavy lifting to do, and someone in their circle failed them. They should have checked on them. It sounds like what y'all are talking about when it's coming to this heat. We need to be checking on our friends and family.
Absolutely, right? Checking on each other. And if you're going, if you have a group activity, if you're going hiking with a bunch of your friends, at 2 p.m. tomorrow, first of all, consider not doing that. But second, make sure that you're keeping tabs on each other and making sure that everybody is staying hydrated and healthy. So the worst, I'm going to bring us down even more. The most severe heat-related illness is heat stroke. This is life-threatening. Heat stroke is a time-sensitive, life-threatening medical emergency. So heat stroke signs and symptoms are going to be hot, dry skin that's hot to the touch. It's going to be an alteration in either the person's level of consciousness, or they may be completely unconscious.
Yeah.
And any sort of altered mental status like this is really where we have that line. So anytime somebody is so ill that they are not thinking clearly or they're unconscious, that's heat stroke. So if you find somebody in that condition, you need to move them, cool them, and call 911.
I'm gonna tell you, I feel a lot. I don't know where it's coming from. It's
a happy little tune.
Time to wake up. So if we're talking about, I gotta run inside and I gotta go do something, making sure that we're leaving kids and animals in the car, because I don't want to take them inside, Captain Chris. So I'm gonna be quick. I got some vans. I can run fast in my van. So
please don't leave your kids or your animals. Please don't do that.
But I was gonna be in and out.
No, but don't do that.
Here's the thing: if you quick, I'm gonna run into the store. I'm gonna grab this thing real quick. I'm gonna leave my kid or my dog or whatever in the car.
Yeah.
Within 20 minutes, it's 109 degrees in your car.
Good Lord.
109 degrees. Within an
fast.
hour, it's 123. That you can make some eggs on 123 degrees.
You can.
It's too hot.
See
It's
that?
too hot. Don't do
and,
it.
and I know people be thinking that, Captain Chris, you looked at me. I thought our connection, the bond
about
was
to hit you
done.
with the IV.
That was a joke. It was a lead-in. It was humor. And so don't hurt me. She said, I can stick you.
I promise not to hurt
If
you.
I punch you and you fall out, you have the right to say,
back.
I think I need to give him an IV, and then you can stick me while I'm laid out there. So I appreciate that you guys said that. I want to, let's talk about resources available. How can people maybe get some help here and there? There's some places, y'all got to have some ideas or something.
Absolutely. I mean, here's the thing. We want folks to be self-reliant and self-sufficient. If you can take care of yourself, do.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of folks in our community that can't.
Right.
And so that's why we're here to help, right?
Okay.
So we have all across the city what are called cooling centers. So any library, any park and recreation facility,
Okay.
all of those places, you can go in and you can get a little reprieve during the day.
Yeah.
And so you can hang out, you can check out a book, you can do a senior activity, you can get some water and some AC. All of those facilities are open during normal business hours, and a lot of those libraries are open till 8 or 9 at night.
Oh, okay.
So you can hang out in there and get some reprieve, and that's really important because we want to make sure that if people need resources, they can get them, and that's the easiest and the fastest way. And most of those facilities, they're on bus routes, they're easily accessible, so we want to make sure people know that those are there. But sometimes a facility will go down. They'll need to repair their AC, or something happened and they need to do some construction on a facility. So the best way to make sure that you know what's open and when it's open is to go to austintexas.gov/alerts.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got a map.
I was about to ask you, because I don't know where no cooling center is at, Sarah.
That's right. It's hard to keep up with all this
Yeah.
stuff. So we make it really easy. There's a very easy map. You just click on the map, and then you can find where the closest bus route is to get you there, and then you can get to the location you need to go to.
Hey, look at y'all doing some heavy lifting there.
Fancy technology.
Even I could follow that.
I'm telling you. And let's say you don't need a cooling center because you got a 4-ton AC unit in your house. You live in that life.
Big dog.
The
big dogs.
And if that's the case, you still might need some resources. And so we've got a website set up. So whether it's heat, whether it's wildfire, all those things we mentioned, all those kind of hazards, we want you to get prepared. And so the way to do that is to go to readycentraltexas.org. And that's the place. That's the spot. It's got a one-stop shop digital hub for all the preparedness information. But let's say you don't want to hang out online. You want to get out and you want to see some people and make some friends and take your aunt and your neighbor, Miss Jones, and all that stuff. You want to go do some stuff.
Yeah.
Have we got the opportunity for you?
That's right. That's right. It's a busy time for us. So this Thursday, actually,
Yeah.
we have a 2-hour training. It's called Ready Together.
Oh,
okay.
And it's from 5:30 to 7:30, and you can register on that website, that readycentraltexas.org, and you can come and hang out. And if you enjoyed learning a little bit about what we were talking about, and you want to learn more, and you want to do more, you can go sit in a training with us and learn how to get prepared. We're going to be focusing on heat and wildfire.
And a little water.
And a little water.
A little water safety.
Water safety. That's right, because we got lakes, we got pools, there's all kinds of stuff going on.
What'd you call it? Ready what?
Ready Together.
Ready Together.
Ready Together.
And when is it?
This Thursday.
Oh,
from 5:30 to 7:30.
Courtney.
That's tomorrow, right?
You can go learn
Tomorrow
some
is
stuff.
Thursday.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is tomorrow. I was over here listening. I was like, yeah, Thursday. When is that? Tomorrow.
Whoa. This
Wow.
week is really going by fast.
It
Talk
sure
about
has.
that.
So then if they're like, wait a second, that's tomorrow, I got plans. Next Wednesday, we have what's called our emergency preparedness pop-ups.
Okay.
So let's say you're like, 2 hours, that's a long time, I got stuff to do. These pop-ups, you can just pop in and you can grab some supplies and get some information and then pop right back out. So it's a really quick and efficient way for you to get the information that you need, get the resources that you need, and leave. And here's the thing. If you come to these pop-ups, you're going to walk away with $100 to $150 worth of free stuff.
Whoa. Wait,
Yes.
Lots of free stuff.
man, I was coming for the knowledge, but you got me to stay a little longer.
I'm telling
There's
you,
bonuses.
There's bonuses. We give away all-weather radios.
What?
Chargers.
Like if the battery powered phone charges, so if the power goes out, you
Yeah.
can still charge your devices.
What?
Heated blankets.
What?
Giveaways.
What?
The lights that you click.
I like
when the power
that.
goes out.
Yes.
Click.
Listen, we got stuff
Dim
for your
lights.
pet. We got stuff for your kids. We
Damn.
got stuff for everybody. So come get some free stuff. Save yourself some money.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to build a kit on a budget. Get some information from all the utilities and from the public safety agencies. They're all there. And then let's say you're like, oh, that's cute, but I want to really do something important. I'm going to do something really big. So on September 19th, we do what's called our Get Ready Central Texas Emergency Preparedness Fair. So that's like the little pop-up, but we invite everybody. We invite our federal partners, our state partners, our local partners. So this year there's going to be over 20 different vendors all there to talk about emergency preparedness.
Yeah.
So if you're a doomsday prepper, if that's your thing, this is the place for you.
Hey, I have some characteristics. My wife picks on me all the time. I'm a prepper.
Do you have one of those big tubs of
I gotta
mac and
be-
cheese?
I gotta be ready.
The freeze-dried mac and cheese.
If you
See,
have rain barrels,
I'm-
this is the place for you.
I'm a veteran. I'm a military veteran. So let's say
So you got a bunch of MREs.
Meals ready to eat. Stacked.
You got the inventory. So,
Yes.
so now you're in a place where you need to be helping your neighbors. You know what to do. So now you got to help your friends and your family learn what to do.
I want everyone to know, go to X before we go to break. Thanks for coming in. This is Sarah Henry, Public Information and Marketing Manager, City of Austin's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Captain Krista Stedman, ATCEMS, in the
ATC.
building. Their event, Ready Together, the basics of emergency preparedness for you, your family, and your neighborhood. Thursday, August 15th, 5:30 to 7:30. I'm Dapper D. I'm here with Simply Courtney.
Yo.
I had fun with the ladies.
That was cool, man.
The government was in the building. We still had fun.
Yo, they got like super official and they gave their titles.
Yeah.
And for a second, I was like, yo, maybe we did get in trouble.
It's gonna be stuff.
Because anytime you hear the phrase Homeland Security,
Right.
and I know that there's more to the branches than just, you're under arrest because you made blah, blah, blah against the blah, blah, blah. Man, when I
Shoot, I thought when she rolled up here with her Capitan in uniform,
Straight up.
I said they gonna deport us and then they're gonna try to figure it out on the backside.
Man, you deported me, you going to be mad because I don't know where the heck I'm going. And
Brother, I know where you going. They sending you to Guatemala.
I'll take Guatemala because you send me to Africa, homie, any country. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
Nah, you look like
Actually, send me to Ethiopia. Them women is
the
bad.
Guatemalans. They gonna
Send
send
me
you.
to,
Nope, they ain't sending you where you want to go.
Send me with them bad.
Where they
Bad over there.
Thickums.
Lord have mercy. Ooh,
We
Lord.
up the thickums.
Let me stop. Look, it's 9 o'clock. Let me stop being like that.
Well,
Stop being
somebody
uncomfortable.
at work. Hopefully, we are accompanying you
Lord have
on your
mercy.
Wednesday, helping you to have a bright and sunny day.
Straight up.
We did have some callers. Sorry, we didn't get everybody in.
We're sorry,
We
y'all.
even had a gentleman that wanted to call in, and he said he wanted to do something for the kid.
We had to do that intro. Did you talk to them?
He gonna call back. I told him to call back at the top of the hour.
That's what's
he
up.
gonna call back. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
he here for the kids. He here for the kids.
We appreciate
So
y'all. Like
we-
I said earlier, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I
Yeah.
want to make sure they know. We appreciate y'all to take the time out of your day to call in.
Yeah.
And sometimes we can't get to everybody. And we apologize. I apologize. But guess what? We still felt the love anyways. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna just act like I'm psychic. I'm just gonna feel it for a second. That they was calling in to give us some love.
Oh.
Y'all just want to give us some love today, and we received that. Because sometimes
Yeah.
you may not be able to hand a person a handful of money.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may not be able to give a person a hug. Sometimes all you can do is just. Did y'all feel it? Did you feel it over the air? I just thought happy vibes over everybody that's listening under the sound of my voice, under the sound of our voices. That was love sent all y'all's way on this Wednesday morning, on this Warfield Wednesday morning, by the way.
So
Straight up.
would
He
you-
ain't here, but we holding it down for him. Look, it's ringing out.
Would you say that you
It's
got
lighting up.
you
It's
got
lighting
nothing
up.
but love for him?
I got nothing but love for you, baby. I do, though. I really do. Then y'all got to get that. Been doing it with the music. Y'all don't talk about it enough. The man killed it with the music. I was dancing. I was gyrating.
Yo,
go on my Instagram. You gonna see something.
Go to his social media.
I'll go there.
He gonna catch it. We got someone live on the air. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Warfield Wednesday to you.
Hey. We appreciate you.
I called to give a shout out to all the kiddos out there starting your first day of school.
Yeah, man.
I want to tell you what my instructor told me the first day. He said, everybody has an A. He said, it's up to you to keep that A.
Amen to that. I love that. I love that. Yes.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So I want to do a special shout out to my great grandbabies.
Yeah.
One is pre-K.
Okay.
One is in the first grade.
Okay.
And one is in the second grade.
Oh wait, man! At the family get together, what was in y'all's eggnog? Where's the mistletoe? Y'all went back to back to back.
I love it.
Well, I got more than one child. So
That's all right. Be proud. Be proud of that.
Yeah. Everybody had it one up. I know last year y'all had the baby, and this year we gonna do it again. So your family said Grandpa gonna get it this year, the next year, and the next year.
That's a lot of life over there, man. Congratulations, dude.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too, man.
Yep.
To your legacy, to your lineage.
I want to say a special prayer to all the children. Whether in school, college, whatever, that God would keep them and bless them and keep them focused on their education.
Yeah. Yeah, we appreciate you calling in.
Thank
you, love you too. Appreciate that. Thank you. Man, new school year, dude. New school year, new things. Positive. We praying. We hoping for the positive. That was mine. Mine's first day was yesterday. And, homie, it's a new school year. We hope for the positive. That's what we want. We hope, we aim, we pray, and we desire the positive, nothing but beneficial outcomes for every kid that goes to school and comes back. And I love that idea about you got an A to start it off.
Yeah.
How it goes is how you go.
It puts you on edge. You're like, man, I can't mess this up.
I like
it's
that
a great way of thinking.
Yeah.
Now, you ain't started from the bottom.
No.
Now you here, son. You already at the A.
I'm going to take it a little step further. You think that maybe our days start off good and how they go is upon how we act?
Sim recording ain't playing today.
It's I think that's because I have these little moments now, like being of the age where I can still remember school, but being able to talk about it from an adult standpoint.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, but this class, this and that. I said, maybe what you're doing, that class you're dealing with, is not the class that you're necessarily getting something from. It's the instructor you're getting something from.
Brother.
It's the work that you have to do in order to make that grade that you're getting something from.
Don't let them steal your sunshine.
Yeah.
It's a sunny day when you wake up.
Yeah.
Any clouds that you allow to come in, messing up your day.
Yep.
I like that, man. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home. Wifey don't listen anyway. I'm gonna go home and tell the wife. I'm like, man, I'm having a good day.
Started good.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her I'm having a good day. Don't start no mess. Won't be no mess.
How you doing? Good morning. It's a good morning. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
We got someone live on the air. Thanks for calling.
It is Polly Pockets.
Yo,
hey,
Polly Pockets, the best in the West.
Yeah.
What's up?
Absolutely. It is Wonderful Wednesday because it's the first day of school.
Yo, talk about it, Mama. Talk about it.
Oh, I'm team. I know there's a debate. Are you team boohoo or team woohoo? I am team woohoo. I got 2/3 at school. My tail is currently following me. I'm trying to run away.
Nope, can't get away.
Let me do this, Polly Pockets. Let me on my calculator. Watch it. 2/3. That means you got 1/3 left. That means you got 3 kids. You got 1 kid left. You gotta get in school.
I think I just heard in the background.
I do. I got one more.
It sounds like your kid trying to be in show business.
I think so. I think you might be making some background noise back here. But I'm having a great day.
Yeah.
You know. My background noise is here.
Hey, Polly Pockets. We a little curious here then. All right, so you were team woohoo. Were the kids woohoo? You see any drama where the other parents boohooing or kids saying woohoo? I'm happy. Tell us. I know you had some observations today.
Yeah. So I think a lot of parents were like, boo-hoo. And I was like, okay. And then one kid was definitely boo-hoo because he needed to be carried to school. He said, I don't want to go. No, not I think he's a first grader.
I'm still on.
500.
Hey, Simply Courtney, you heard what she said. Not pre-K, not kindergarten, like first grade. This is a big kid.
Let that baby cry. If that baby don't want to go to school, listen, I don't care how old you are. At some point, you having a bad day and you don't want to go to school.
Okay.
So let that baby have that bad day.
All right. Polly Pockets, he put us in our place. Let the kid grieve. Let him grieve, Polly.
Mama had heels on. She wasn't ready to carry him.
Mom was on her way to where she was going.
Polly Pockets, I got a question then. So let's say you're that mama. You got them heels on. You got your little business suit thing on. You got to get to work. Do you stiff arm that kid? And be like, I ain't got time for this. Hey, you got to go. Boom.
Bam.
And you even bring the car to a slow creep and you push them out because you got to get to where you're getting to, Polly.
She football carried him in.
Oh,
carried him
in heels?
In heels, yes.
That's a bad mama jam.
Hey, by any means necessary.
I like it.
But funny, Dad was walking behind carrying the backpack.
They had a team effort to get that kid out the house.
Dad didn't want the party to end.
No.
He's like, hey, if you want him to go to school, you carry him. Because I ain't with this. That kid can stay home one more day. Hey, Polly, what the kids sound like the kid wanna talk. Maybe you should have left that one in school. And then make that kid want to be team woohoo when you pick him up.
Nobody wants him right now. I put out feelers.
Look, that's when you got to put that fake birth certificate out there. Yes, he is 7 years old.
Yeah. Is he big? Like, can he pass for a pre-K?
I think so because somebody said, "Oh, do you need the elevator to go upstairs?"
Oh, well then, go ahead and Polly, go take him back, and then they'll call you later. Go drop him off. Polly, go do it. Go do it. Do it. Polly, it's awesome. Thanks for calling in today, and to the little one. Oh, you know what? Your kid going through something because everybody done left the house. So separation anxiety. That's what's going on. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Polly, for calling in.
All right, bye guys. Have a great day.
Yo, Polly said Mama was in heels, literally standing on business.
It was time to go to work, homie. She was like, listen,
I ain't got time.
We bought the school supplies.
I ain't got time.
We got a haircut.
Can't do it.
You got new clothes.
You got to go.
We took the pictures.
You ain't got to go home?
I already posted first day of school.
You're going to have to get in there.
Guess what? I can't be no liar on social media.
No, you can't.
No.
Once it's in the interweb,
you there.
We stop.
Where your kid at? What did my post say? First day of school.
I just bought all these brand new clues. Now they wrinkle because I had to carry you.
Yep.
And you gonna wear them. You wear them shoes.
And you better have them on when you come back too.
Man, I just got this stuff out of layaway.
Tell me this about you.
You better wear it.
How long did it take you to destroy your first pair of shoes when it came to when you got your new shoes? How long did they last?
After school. So I was smart enough to have a pair for recess.
Oh, you smart. Okay.
A play pair for recess. And then you made it, right?
Right.
Till you get off the bus, it's the first day of school, somebody pull out a basketball or a football.
Game time.
And before you know it, you running a route.
Scuffed. Oh, dirty.
The first day, man.
Thank you.
God, I can't resist.
You saying?
Man, why you had to do that, Courtney?
I was that street clothes basketball game dude. I'd sweat it out, mud it out, dirt it out. Because I figured they was basketball shoes. Well, why not break them in,
I mean, somebody got to get some air in them.
Right.
You are live on the air. Thanks for calling.
Happy Wednesday.
Oh. This is the Beast from the East, DL from RVA. See, I gotta tell people. I don't let you say your name, DL. I need to give you the intro. What's poppin', mama? How are you?
I am well. I am loving today's show. I love that we had the Capitan in the house on today's talking about
Capitan, Kristen,
and giving out, information.
Yeah.
I just have one quick question for y'all.
Yes.
What's up?
what did y'all do that God is mad at you? Because y'all got temperatures over the hundreds for several days straight.
Yeah.
It's called hot as hell.
I'm gonna answer that before Courtney even say anything. I'm gonna say that.
Go for it.
It's Courtney. It's Courtney's fault.
It's
Simply Courtney done got on stage and he was irreverent. There was probably a church convention in town, and they was like, "Oh, we in Austin. Let's go pull up. Let's go do something." They went to a spot. They was like, "Oh, it's open mic." Until this dude was probably hosting, and he started roasting while he was hosting, and now we all roasting because of him. That's what I think would happen.
I didn't even know it was gonna be this hot. You were listening, so it happened. I should have took the picture. So they talking to him, right? And so we have the way the studio's set up. There's this big TV that's always in the background whenever I look at the main desk or whatever, which is where he's at. He's killing it, by the way.
Oh, we're trying,
and
man.
he was talking. They was talking about the weather, right?
Yeah.
I look over at you, and it's just like the forecast is behind you.
Yeah.
Just straight up 100, 100, 101, 100, 103, 104, 100, 100. I was like,
it's like you were hitting me just now.
it was like a baller was counting money in front of people. He was like, 100. No, I ain't got no 100. Well, what's the name say? If you find a 20 in here, I can't say the rest of the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Counting hundreds. That's what it was. Was that Bly's?
We count 100. It's hundreds. Hey, you want to get a band? DL, you want a band? Come to Houston. Come to Austin.
Come to Texas.
Come to Dallas.
Ain't nothing but bands in Texas right now.
Y'all can keep that 100.
You don't want these 100s?
You want these 100s?
Possible 83 degrees
If you
here.
find a 20, yeah, it's bad down here,
DL,
man.
did
Pray
you
for
say
us.
y'all in the 80s?
Yep.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh no! Hey, we gonna have to. Hey, I know school started, so let's get some math going.
Okay.
You know how you got to carry a number?
Got you.
We gonna carry some numbers over to RVA.
Yeah.
They gonna get some of this. What is it? The remainder?
Yep.
Like when you divide into something.
I'm positive about it.
Girl, you getting the remainders. Hey, this is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
How many times does 8 go into 100 to 10? It goes once, and it has 2 as a remainder. We gonna do that. Now you can multiply that by 10 to get to the triple digits, but you about to get about 20 of them right now.
In a circle, and there's a circle in there. The 20 has a 0 in it.
Come on,
and that's
DL.
equal to pi.
DL, be nice. Why you want to rush to say no, girl? Hear us out. Help us out.
No complaining in your mouth.
Oh, she gonna hit us she gonna hit us with the bilingual.
Bueno.
Hey, when's the last time, Simply Courtney, you got a bilingual rejection?
Probably recent, I guess. I be talking to people, they be
Good.
talking. I'm like,
Hey, they good until you ask for that phone number, and then she like, hey, no comprendo.
Right. And then as soon as you walk away, I'll be like, all right, gracias. She's like, thank you. Like, excuse me?
Hey, girl. DL, see how you doing this? Look, I just said, didn't I give you the 10-day report? I said, that's why I said we got them bands. We about to hit a band, and you don't even care. Like, you could take a day. You could take a day. DL, take a day. Take a day.
No, sir. Because
You know what?
to y'all that have your kids in school, our kids, my grandkids don't go back to school until Monday.
Dang.
So we're still, on vacation mode here. So,
Yeah.
No, we can't have those today.
Man, dang, they get to finish out their vacation with good weather.
Ain't nothing wrong
They
with
out here,
that, man.
like you said, they out there scuffing sneakers and playing
They
football on the
still
streets
scuffing.
right now.
They scuffing right now.
You say, this is RVA. This is how we do in the East.
We've been doing this.
That's what y'all do. That's what y'all get out west. Shouldn't have headed west. But we in it. Hey, DL, we was talking about some stuff a little bit earlier. I want to run something past you here. A young lady posted anonymously, and she said, I posted anonymous because, oh well. But anyways, I went to the gym today, finally, after being depressed about it, and I actually cried the whole hour and a half the entire time I worked out. In my head, I just kept repeating what my husband says to me, which is, you're a fat B word. You're big at the top, is what he says. She says, it was very emotional, actually, but I did it. DL, what would you tell that young lady?
I need her phone number because I need to talk to her.
She posted anonymously. We get this stuff. We get this stuff anonymously. Sometimes.
But I went through years. Of abuse of that, of gaining weight. I was a compulsive eater, stress eater, depressed eater. I had family members that was in the military. They got deployed during the wartime.
Hey DL, let me cut in right there. I just need you to
told-
know, you saying some stuff. You ain't turned Simply Courtney off. Yeah, he's still listening. He's still leaning forward. Keep it going, Mama. Keep it going.
and my weight gained. I gained. I think the top was like 375, close to 400 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I had to make a decision. Beginning of my daughter's senior year, that I was going to lose the weight.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to be the big mama in the moo-moo.
Yeah.
And my ex-husband was not in support of me losing the weight.
Oh.
And again, the name calling and everything else, the fat shaming and all of that, he did that.
Dang.
But I have always considered, and I had to get my confidence back. Now I am a brick house. I mean, I turn heads. I can shut down a highway. If I break down on the highway, I'm shutting down traffic on both sides for somebody to come help me.
Yeah.
Back then, the ex didn't want you. Now you're hot.
Amen.
You know, and he's all up on me.
Look at you. She know about that Texas
fire.
flow.
That was low key fire. Y'all do y'all thing.
And I actually saw him on Monday, and he looks like Death Door, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey.
But, karma has a way of coming back.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could just talk to that woman or let that woman know that what he does not want or cherish yourself.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself. If you want to keep that weight, baby, but tone it up.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there and still walk. Still get out there and do something. If you like your rolls, keep your rolls. Marita is a bread company for a reason.
What?
Preaching today.
Woo!
She preaching today.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, you did. You did. I hope the young lady, I hope she can get wind of this. I hope that we can get those type of, and even if she didn't, there's somebody else out there that needs to hear it, because that gentleman, that I don't even call him a gentleman, that guy that decided to say that to his wife. You're a fat B word to your wife, and then you're big at the top. Come, what? But I gotta ask you something though, DL, before we go. DL, why all of a sudden does a person realize it though? Because he didn't just become that way overnight. You kind of know that. So why does it take people to get to this point? I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not trying to make fun of people, because it takes them a while to realize it. Because I've been in bad stuff, and then by the time I got out of it, I was like, man, why I stay in that for so long? So DL, them, why do people stay in it so long when it is pretty obvious that a person is disrespectful like this?
He's become disrespectful because he's got a little side piece on the, he got some string beans somewhere.
So they changed.
He's macaroni and cheese all day. Right.
Damn. So, that's a side. Macaroni and cheese.
But when your confidence is low, you stay in it.
Yeah.
When you think that you can't do no better, you stay in it, because nobody wants to be by themselves.
Yeah.
But baby, big is in.
No doubt. Them thickums.
Big is in, and by her being thick on top, honey, get out there and model. Get out there and show him what your big is doing right there. Big back is not a bad thing, because it's just like fat back. You need that seasoning.
Hey, if she remind me of my Jeep and got a spoiler on the back, that's what R. Kelly said, right? It's just a spoiler in the back. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, DL, we appreciate you calling in. We gotta go to a break here. DL, thanks for listening.
Much love, y'all. Have a great one.
Much love.
Hey, shout out. Our oldest listener is calling in from Romania. So we got DL from RVA. We got someone listening in Romania.
Yeah.
Romania.
Yeah.
The Romans. The root word of Roman.
Wait, Romans wasn't.
Well, no, it was over there in Italy, but I mean,
I got what you're saying.
I think they if anybody could call themselves, I know they probably call themselves Romanians.
They're Romanians,
but root word Rome.
I feel you. You know what? You ain't wrong. I'll allow it.
The Romans that are in Italy, y'all just got a city. We got a whole country.
True.
The whole country. You listen to the Morning Grind, KZI. Search for it. Get it on the TuneIn app, and we want y'all to listen in. We'll be back. DI 88.7 FM. Simply Courtney over on my right.
It's me.
Bringing the light.
Bam. Brother
always right.
Yeah.
And he shines the light. Seriously, bro. You
just give me the light. Just pass the door.
It's a pleasure to be rocking this microphone with you, brother. I am
likewise.
Dapper D. We got a call, and he patiently waited. Caller, you are live on the air. You live on the air, bro. Can you hear us? There it is.
Yeah, I got you, man. I can hear you. I heard what the lady was saying about the weight loss, so I'm going to go ahead and start calling myself Big Boy West Texas.
Big Boy. BBWT.
There you go.
BB Dubs in the house. So what's up, West Texas? West, y'all. What's up?
Man, I want to play. I want everybody to play for little angels going to school and shut that devil off from going in there trying to take them away.
Yeah.
They're doing crazy things to our schools, man.
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
And,
I'm just saying, West Texas. I'm a military veteran, man. I don't know if you ever caught that, but man, I feel a certain way about people that do stuff like that. People going into schools doing shootings to innocent people. Man, there's plenty of places around this world where you can go and do your little pop, and let me see how tough you are at that point. But it just in a school with innocent kids, that's the worst of the worst, man. And I better not ever better get my hands on nobody with that. You took me to a dark place, West Texas. You took me to a dark place.
And you know what, man? You stay in that dark place when it comes to any man or a woman messing with a child.
Yeah.
Stay in that dark place.
Yeah. Yo, West.
Don't stay in the light.
Yeah.
Stay in beat down mode.
I'm stopping. Hey, you remember Minister Society when old dog get him on the ground? What'd he do? Stomp. We go ground and pound.
Man.
Put that foot.
I don't even want to tell you. If we go to Minister Society, I don't even want to talk about it because it gets real ugly with me. It really does.
Yo, but we appreciate you listening, man. So yeah, the young lady from back east, she said that dude won't there for it. You know what did she start with? She said he wasn't supporting the weight loss.
Right.
So he still ordering Popeye's chicken. He's still bringing burgers and pizzas up in there. He ain't thinking, hey baby, let me take you a walk around the block. He ain't trying to do none of that. Let's go to the track. Let's get some steps in. That's what it sounded like to me when she say that. But then
she won me. She won me automatically. I'm her. She won with Texas.
Hey, I love it when DL calls. She always be dropping something. But I like that little personal touch though, because she normally she placates. She stays on the topics that we have. But she gave us a little bit of the personal right there, and that was poignant. Yeah. I liked it.
So as a man, I tell you, other men out there, respect your wife when she's trying to lose some weight or anything she's trying to do to be successful.
Thank you.
Respect your wife, man. Especially when she's taking care of you. You know, and I'm a firm believer in that. But God bless America and holla at y'all.
Yo, appreciate it, big boy. That's Big Boy West Texas. Man, BBWT.
Yo,
it works.
I like it,
brother. I wanna get your opinion on that.
Okay.
So we know ladies bring a little something into this world. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they carry a little extra.
Straight up.
You alright with that?
Heck yeah.
Come on. If you ain't alright,
I almost cussed this now.
I like you, so I will support your opinion.
Yeah.
And not fire at you.
Yeah.
But you sure you're good with it?
I am. I think personally. Look, here's where I'm at. Being married, I was married, and this was obviously only wife.
Mm-hmm.
When we had both our kids, we gained weight, and for me personally, I want you to love me when I gain weight.
Yeah.
I want you to love me when I lose it.
Yeah.
I want you to love me.
Yeah.
Not my weight.
Yeah.
Not my potential, who I am right now.
I also think love should change.
I hear you.
You ever look at the movies and videos, live footage of people in the 70s?
Okay.
Everybody was thin. Look at my mom. My mom.
Everybody wasn't thin in the 70s.
My dad was skinny. Everybody was thin.
The families, I guess.
Look at pictures now.
Everybody chunky, I guess.
We thick. There's a in the 70s we weren't, but now we are. And I'm sorry for the way I say it.
No,
we are the fattest
country
in the world.
Yeah.
Our poor people.
Yeah.
People that don't have money, literally ain't living check to check, ain't got no checks, are still considered overweight.
Yeah.
So I think we got to change with that and understand, yo, you live where you live, and we thick out this joint. And there's a little something around the midsection,
right?
A little extra junk in the trunk,
right?
Where's that?
I'm good. I think me personally, I still am and want to continue to work on myself.
Yeah.
I want whoever it is that I end up with or that I'm with at the time or whatever it is to be happy with themselves.
Yeah.
But I kid you not, I've seen so many people that they lose that weight and they're still unhappy.
What?
I'm keeping it real. And I'm not talking about the body stuff and dysmorphia and all. That's a whole other conversation.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to be happy regardless of where you're at. Now, if you're not happy where you're at physically, there's usually something there mentally as well. It's not all the time. And I mean, going to the gym is a beautiful thing. Being able to be physically active is a beautiful thing.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not discouraging, and I'm not on one of those, everybody's body is the right body and all that stuff. But, man, I think there are more things out here in this world to worry about than just that. Worry about it, but don't let that be the only thing that you worry about in your life. When you're looking for somebody, if you don't like how they look, then don't get with them.
Yep.
Because if you get with somebody you don't like how they look, and then you get with them, the intention, in my opinion, your intention is to change them from who they were that you're with. I think that's weird.
No,
I've heard
right.
of my dudes with, I got a project girl.
Nah.
You got a project girl? Yeah, we're going to work this one out. And I'm like, but what if they don't want to work out?
Well, I want to go on to that.
Talk about it.
Say you see this girl, she in her 20s, so she a little thick in the midsection, right? And then maybe you work her out, and then she lose that weight. But you gotta say to yourself, that was the I'm gonna do some chemistry class here. That was the natural state right there.
Right.
With no workout, there's a
relaxing.
little extra right there. So right now with the workout is keeping fit and trim. But when she get to the other side, when she get to her late 30s, maybe in her 40s, and she ain't working out as much, she gonna go right back to that natural state. So you better be back okay with where you at in the natural state. And then, oh, by the way, bro, you better be walking around with a six-pack, and you better be like the super husband, spouse, boyfriend, fiance, whatever you are. If you going, especially if you're going to throw stones, because I know a lot of dudes ain't got no six
stones
pack
from a glass house. If I'm throwing stones, I'm throwing stones from a masonry.
She gotta have something that you ain't even got. You want her to have a six pack, but you ain't got no six pack.
No,
you ain't had a six pack since 5th grade.
She got calves, and I ain't even got calves. I got cankles. How that work? You feel me?
She's still fitting clothes from college, but you can't.
Can't even put a jacket on.
She go out in spots. She could wear a bikini out. You still at the beach with a t-shirt
on. You feel me? Never.
She getting invites to pool parties.
And you the one playing DJ. You the DJ.
Ain't nobody asking
you. You the one making the invites.
We gonna get off them dudes. We gonna get off them dudes. They got low self-esteem. They bringing people down.
Hey, he the photographer. He ain't never in none of the photos. They at the beach going, she always just be traveling by herself.
Yo, you just gave me a perfect little alley-oop. A mama hits us up, and she says, I just need a cocktail to celebrate the first day of school.
I feel you.
This mama got dressed up, but no one out there took pics of me or with me.
That's how it go.
You know, you take the picture of the kids holding a little sign, this is how tall I am, this is my favorite food. Hey, shout out to all the mamas behind the camera, because ain't nobody taking no pics of y'all. And some of y'all, because hey, yo, Polly Pocket said that mama showed up in heels. You know, that mama.
I know, here in heels, you like, that's a bad mama right there.
But Polly Pocket's ruined it and said that the dad was right behind, because, you know, hey.
I didn't hear that.
Hey, you know.
I didn't hear that part.
It's single mama. It's
all I heard was the mama had heels on.
It's single mama time.
All I heard was that the mama had heels on. I didn't even hear that the dad was.
Hey, we got somebody calling in. You're live on the air. What's up?
Hi.
Hello.
I want to comment on this weight stuff.
Oh, get it.
Okay, that's a bunch of bull.
Talk about
it. If you with somebody, first of all,
right,
and the commitment should have already been there from the beginning.
Yep.
Just because somebody gains a few pounds or whatever, or a lot of pounds.
Yeah.
That's life. But if you really into that person, it's a lot of ways to help out if you love them.
Yep.
Plenty of sex, of course. Plenty of sex. Finding a regimen at the gym. Walking. doing a gym, finding a diet that works.
Yep.
That's all if you love them.
Yeah.
But you see, the hidden agenda here is something else. It ain't got nothing to do with weight. They talking about weight.
Yeah.
But it's something else.
Yeah.
Because if you really love that person, you're gonna help them, and it's a way to knock that out.
Oh, so you think old boy?
He don't like sleep.
You think old boy was trying to run her off, give her a reason to leave him, because like talking to her like that? You know how people say like death by suicide by cop? You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get divorced by words. Get her mad and be like, I ain't gotta take this, I'm out. And then he's like, hey, well, I'm good.
And then on the back to school issue. Now look, I raised my daughters, and back in the day, we had to tie their hair down, slap their grease on it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So it could be ready for the next morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And then I raised my daughters, and I'm raising my grandchildren now. So I'm on my second round. So you best believe when I shut that school bus door yesterday morning, I went back in my house.
Yeah.
Stripped down to nothing.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
That house
keep going.
Screaming and hollering.
Yeah. Keep going.
Thank you, God, for 3 days. Okay?
Yeah. And did it till 2 o'clock, I bet.
Went back to my usual spot that I had been away from all summer. I'm a regular. I got my own waitress and my own table. So happy back to school for me.
Didn't have to look for no kid discounts. Didn't have to pick the right day when kids eat free. The check was perfect, wasn't it? It was like, oh this is how much this costs. That's a beautiful thing. You go out to eat the first time without the kids with you.
Well, I thank you guys. I love y'all. And I like all of you guys.
Thank you.
But I really like but I like everybody. But y'all are just okay.
Hey, thank you so much. You have a wonderful, happy back to school, by the way.
All right. God bless y'all. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna clip that. Yeah. That has got to get on replay. Yeah. Because that's the real. Yeah. It don't get no realer than that.
Straight up.
And God bless her for doing it the second time around. Because you ain't got to do that.
No.
You did it the first time. Man, I wish. Well, it happens. Sometimes we gotta assist our offspring.
Yeah.
Sometimes we got to do a good deed, and so God bless her for what she's doing. And you know what? Those kids don't know how good they have it though, because she very easily could have said no. She could have said no. I mean, go to your uncle or somewhere else. But she said, I can do that heavy lifting. So we appreciate you. And thanks for the compliments as well. We try our best.
Straight up.
You heard us when we started today. What did we say, brother? We was trying to come in and we was trying to rip these mics in half today. We trying to make sure people can have a little fun. We talk a little edutainment.
Yeah, edutainment.
We entertain.
Straight up.
We had the education of the government came through.
The government.
Oh, shout out. Let's shout out.
Shout out to the government.
Sarah Henry, Public Information and Marketing Manager, City of Austin's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. And then Capitan Krista Stedman, ATCEMS, in the place to be. Appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate everyone that's calling in. We love it.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a brother that called in one time. He couldn't wait to get to the part where he's like, man, you ain't for me. I don't like listening to you. I got it, brother.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The good thing is, this ain't my show. I don't own this station, and we got other people to do it.
That's other ones.
So you listening on another day, and you're going to get some other hosts, and God bless you, man. But we still appreciate that you're a long-time listener. So keep it set on 88.7 or streaming or however you do it. Shout out again to our Romanian brothers and sisters out there. I know y'all ain't Romans. You ain't got to hit me up. I would have loved for them to call in with some Romanian attitude.
That'd be cool.
Brother, we ain't Romans.
That's the goal for next time.
We see what you're doing, but we Romanians.
Straight up.
We got somebody over in Deutschland listening in. Appreciate you. We see you out there in Washington State. We see you all up and down the East Coast. Chicago, you still listening in up there in Chi-Town. Appreciate you. And then right here in the Midwest, we got some people all the way up. We got Iowa, Kansas. That's your peoples right there, man.
Yeah.
I think you got
the Iowans.
You got somebody over in Tornado Alley.
What's
sitting out on
say?
their front porch right now?
Wisconsin. Is it tornado time right now?
T-Pain. Yeah, it is.
He's a bad
It's still
dude.
there. It's still there, Tornado Alley. So, thoughts and wishes with y'all. I don't see that much anymore, but I also don't watch the Weather Channel that much anymore. Man, got them kids, man.
You was about to say something about T-Pain. I want to hear it. T-Pain,
I said, see, the good thing is T-Pain has the auto-tune.
Yeah.
Brother, you do not.
You know what, though? I could do it. I'm
going to say, y'all. I'm going to say, y'all want me to cut his mic? No, I ain't going to cut the mic. I'm going to let the brother leave. Let him breathe. Let him do because y'all wanted to be entertained. Something tells me y'all are laughing at him, not with him. But we gonna let him go. And hey, is this one of those people? You in the elevator? They got on the headphones. They think they can sing. They doing it. You be in the bruh. Yeah. What about the dude in the gym with the headphones who be singing?
That is the
like
weirdest
he got skills.
thing.
Come on, bro. You know all the
Singing
people up in
and rapping.
here.
I do applaud people that go in the gym and they just do them. They don't worry about anybody around them.
Yeah.
But it's the wildest thing when you see the guy that's rapping the words.
But he know a little bit of a distraction.
But he don't know exactly. He don't know all the words, but he be rapping like every fifth word or something like that.
Yeah.
He be like, yeah. So I pull up in the spot. So it's all that I got. I'm gonna lift these weights. And he be ad-libbing and stuff to the workout he doing.
Yeah.
You got a curl to get there. I be laughing because I want that Curtis Blow dude to be up there. I'll be up in the gym. I'm be lifting the weights. I'm running up the stairs. I'm about to get the master. Got the butt blaster. That's what we doing. And these are the breaks.
I want to rock. I want to rock. I want to rock.
Y'all, we giving y'all something. I promise y'all. If you're not entertained, I'm going to talk trash for a second because I get 2 seconds.
Hey, I mean, there could be other things. Like, there could be lesser.
I always try to reserve 2 seconds of the Wednesdays that I'm here to talk trash.
Okay.
If you're not having a good time, guess what? So that's me keeping it real with you, dude. So what? Change the channel. Go somewhere else. I know we ain't supposed to talk like that.
Yeah.
But listen, we are on here trying to have a good time with you people early in the morning.
Yeah.
And I hope that you understand that. If you don't, guess what?
Some people need it.
Guess what station this is?
This ain't for you.
This is 88.7.
Yep.
KAZI.
Community
FM.
radio.
Community radio.
We part of the community.
I'm Simply Courtney. That's Dapper D over there. We here every Wednesday, 7:30 to about 10 o'clock. If you don't like what we doing, ain't nothing I can really tell you.
Hey,
and these are the breaks.
That's it. That's exactly it. We're gonna be followed by Douglas the Professor. He's in the building.
Y'all ain't ready.
He's over there getting right as we speak.
We're gonna make way.
We love it. Thanks for listening in. Have a great one.